Was it in the morning that he didn't acknowledge her?
No,
that afterwards,
you're right, that was just afterwards, but the evening, Holly basically wanted to go around...
Was this in the show?
Yeah, but I didn't quite follow it.
Oh, Holly's
Laurie
TV show.
explained it to me, yeah, she wanted to do like a Dominique type thing, of interviewing.
Yeah, but it'll never be as good as the Dominique show. No,
never. And
I like the bit where she spoke in tongues.
Yeah, that was not Dominique. That was someone else. Oh no, that was before you watched it. Someone actually did speak in tongues.
Poison blue.
But anyway, Jackson's going, oh no, I don't want to do the interview show because I don't want people finding out things about me. You're on fucking Big Brother.
He
mate.
goes, you're going to do it at this time on like a public holiday. Basically, he was like, you're not going to get the ratings.
Oh. The ratings.
That's what I think he was
That's
saying.
What he said.
Yeah, he was like, it's going to
Ratings
bomb
for...
harder than Davina's chat show. That's what he said. I was like, how's he know about Davina?
No.
Yeah, and then she was like, I feel like you're telling me what to do. And he's like, I'm not telling you what to do, but don't do it.
I'm just mind fucking you and gaslighting you into doing.
He does gaslight her.
He does, yeah, he does. Oh, but he's got a heart of gold. Oh, you missed that bit. I'll tell you about that later. Shut up. So then, Holly said normally if she had a row with her boyfriend, she'd go and grab her dog and go for a hike.
Yeah.
And she called him condescending. She said, I want to do something so the world gets to know us. Bitch, the world already got to know you two.
Weird,
a few weeks back, and we didn't like what we saw. Rotting in the bed while Christy was talking about fuck knows what, tofu or something.
That's some respect for the tofu.
Holly makes Jackson a cup of coffee every morning. Worm, I've written. He did say thank you because I rewound it because she said he didn't say thank you, but it required subtitles, so it was probably very quiet. I've written.
Oh, he did the Bane voice.
See, I did
the Batman voice.
Yeah. I did the detective work on the coffee moment.
Is that big tankard that you drink?
Yeah!
It doesn't look like coffee, it looks like Coke.
A pint of coffee.
So is he putting hot coffee in a glass?
Because he's trying to make it for, like, in the outside world, he's off his nut on fucking cocaine or whatever, and he's trying to keep up with it. And doing Xanax.
Shooting up what?
Shooting up steroids.
No, with his gun. Fucking hell.
He ain't got a gun, has he? You're thinking of Winston.
Oh, same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I think Winston was more likeable.
He was much more wholesome, actually. I miss Brett. Brett was fun.
He was fun.
You hadn't had anyone like this year. Like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Why don't they bring this Brett back? Why do they bring fucking Swaggy? No one wants to see him back, do they?
Big Brother's sweethearts, isn't it? Because, no, true though, CBS are trying to peddle them as a thing, weren't they? Like a power couple, because they did...
Love Island advert.
Not even that. They did like Family Feud, whatever it's called. Family Fortunes.
Okay. Yeah, we call it Family Fortunes.
Feud. If it's Family Feud, that'd be a much dirtier show, wouldn't it, right? In the UK.
Yeah.
More like Jeremy Kyle.
Yeah. So then Holly come up to Jackson while he was sitting chatting with the others. She's like, oh, don't be an arsehole to me, basically. And he's like, don't call me that in front of other people.
Oh yeah.
But I couldn't quite tell what she said because they bleeped it out.
Right.
Laurie told me they edited this argument heavily in Jackson's favour and he was way worse to her than what they showed.
Of course, he already looked bad.
He looked bad, but apparently he was way worse. So then Holly was crying and Christy said guys don't know how to handle things. Holly said she wants to be her own person, not the girl in the showmance. A bit late for that.
No, you fucking installed yourself in there day one.
I've put so much time spent on this row, it's so annoying.
Not day one, Cat was the first.
No, yeah,
squeeze,
day 3.
Yeah.
Jackson started pouring the wine out and Holly was more upset about that, going, don't pour the wine, don't pour the wine.
Oh, she thinks that she's qualified. She's a wine safari guide. Fucking hell. Have some respect for her career choices.
And then she's like, I need to talk to you. And they sat down and he said, right, I'm going to talk. And then he started talking first. Like, she said she wanted to talk to you.
No, but he's a man, so obviously he gets first dibs.
Good point.
Yeah.
So then she was like begging him and crying. And he like...
Do you know what?
He basically threw her out the room. He virtually pushed her out the door.
And then didn't she go off crying?
Yeah, she was
in
crying
the
on the top of the stairs. She was crying. And she said, I hate this house. Jackson, ultimate gaslighter, I've written.
Well, yeah, I have to say that immediately a little alarm bell went off.
Yeah.
That went abusive relationship.
Yeah.
Because
and he was going, all my exes, all that like that, yeah.
And she was going, I'm not your exes.
Yeah.
And he was going, you're just the same. And I was like, do you know what? I think I've been in this situation.
Yeah.
And it feels very familiar.
Yeah. Anyone who compares you to exes, that's never a good sign, because that's the way they make their exes feel. Go on.
He's just a fucking...
Shit. Sorry, the cat's just...
Mic down.
Oh, no.
That's good. It's still going. It reminded me
just
of,
flicked
it's
its
just
tail.
a fucking saying
Yeah,
on the
oh
outside.
God, yeah.
No, but they don't know each other on the outside. But just the way, there was something in the way he said it. There was something in the way she was cowering.
Yeah.
She was holding her head. She
Yeah.
was being made to feel like complete shit. She
yeah.
was being made to feel responsible.
She was being very
for something.
victim-y.
Yeah, she was being made to feel responsible for something that she actually didn't need to feel bad about.
No.
And I just...
She dared to question him.
Yeah.
And she had to pay the consequences.
And I felt really sorry for her, actually, because I haven't really liked Holly. And it's true, you could say, she's got herself into this situation. But
she's stuck.
And speaking from experience, sometimes you get yourself into a situation and not until you get out of it do you realise that it was an abusive situation.
Yep.
And, yeah, it just was a little bit hard to watch for me. And I felt like I felt a little bit bad because this was probably the most interesting bit of American Big Brother that I've seen in a while.
Because it was real.
Yeah, because it was real and it was reality. But at the same time, I felt like this is actually something I probably shouldn't be watching.
Yeah, they spent a long time on it.
It was like an episode dedicated to this disagreement.
It was an odd editorial choice for them because, like you say, they're very stuck in this formula, which I actually like.
Yeah.
But they spent so long on this. It's like, what are they trying to say here? Because in one way they like try and redeem Jackson, but then and obviously they didn't show the worst bits of this argument. But then in another way they're spending so much time on this like it's a soap opera almost.
Yeah.
What are they trying to? How are they trying to make us feel? I don't think they even know themselves. Do you?
No, and I don't think this version of Big Brother feels very committed to showing reality as it is.
No.
So it was interesting.
Maybe they're trying new things.
But then I was like, I feel like they're just exploiting this scene.
Yeah.
And that's why it felt more uncomfortable to me, maybe.
I feel sorry for Holly when she gets out of the house and she's obviously not going to be with him and she's going to be so embarrassed.
Do you think she wants to be with him on the outside?
Well, she said here in the diary room she questions if it would work outside these walls. Well, she's not going to want to be with him once she sees what he's like outside the house. She doesn't know she's seen...
Depends what money's in it for them, I suppose.
I guess. They haven't got a magazine deal over there. But then look at Swaggy and Bailey.
Bit of Family Feud before you know it.
But just imagine how embarrassed you'd be watching all that back. Plus, he's only 24 and she's 31?
Yeah.
Old buzzard. Fucking hell, I must be decrepit. Oh, and then Jackson goes to her, I'm praying for you. Fuck off.
Praying?
Yeah. What a cunt. Apparently he's only started praying in the last sort of few days on Big Brother. He didn't pray for the first, couple of months.
I hate when people start leaning on it
I
when
know.
they're desperate. It's
Bollocks, isn't it?
Either be committed to it and see it through or just admit that you're not into it.
Exactly. And then Jackson said, I care about Holly more than I would ever show. More than I would ever show. What does that mean? And then when she left the room, Jackson went, I love you, Mum.
That was really creepy. It's like, it was the Batman voice, like, I love you, Mum.
Why? Why would having an argument with Holly make him think of his mum? That tells you something, doesn't it?
It just felt really twisted. It was almost like he knew he was doing wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mummy issues. So then we had, in a stark contrast, hide and go veto.
Yeah, and I said to you, fucking hell, it cuts from Holly weeping in the storeroom, wherever she was,
to her when she hosted
steel
that
drums.
comp.
Like,
Yeah,
and she was hosting it.
Comp.
Yeah,
happy
that
as Larry.
out of context fucking comp.
Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it? Do you like the hide and go veto?
It was that one where they had to flip the HOH look, didn't
they?
Jack,
I'll say.
Jackson took it very seriously.
God, he loved it, didn't he? Got out all his frustration. I'd have smashed a few watermelons on my way around.
I know you like that comp. I usually don't like that comp, but it's because I think in the past when I've watched it, someone's decided to empty a cereal box over the floor.
They always do that, yeah.
Some juice, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone did that this year.
No, they did throw food on the floor, but not just for no reason.
The one thing I do appreciate is it gamifies the house, and I think, well, I wonder if when Big Brother put the house together, did they think, oh, someone could hide a life? What's it called? Life
buoy.
No,
preserver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that Jackson took it too far. He whipped someone's clothes out of the wardrobe at one point and chucked them across the room. But speaking of Jackson's like psychological take on this game, he had a complete read on Jessica. Jessica hid it in her bed.
Yeah.
He was like, Jessica's always in her bed, so that's where it's going to be. And that's exactly where it was. It was like a fucking homing device for that. He just knew where to find it. And I was like, you know what, this guy's astute. He does know what he's doing.
He is smart, He is. And Tommy's one was inside the mattress, and that was the one that didn't get found. I want to see him clean up after that task. I want to see how long it takes
Big
them.
Brother must put it back together, don't
No,
they?
apparently they have to tidy it back up.
Oh.
I want to see a few hours of them doing that. Hard labour.
Probably can on the live feed.
Tommy won. He said, another iconic comp. The superfan in me is screaming internally. He ain't no superfan, is he?
Don't know.
Well, you can't talk.
No, I can't.
Holly, then we went back to the Jackson and Holly argument after that. I put Holly kowtowing to him and him hugging her. They said they need to concentrate on their game. Holly is too subservient to him. Oh yeah, and I was pissed off because then it just cut to the veto, and it was whether Tommy was going to use the veto or not. But they hadn't actually showed any of the discussion of what will Tommy use the veto, won't he?
It was just Holly and Jackson drama.
So we didn't get they actually sacrificed the game stuff that would have been interesting for this idiotic row. No one cares, I put. So anyway, Tommy did use the veto, which you think, oh yeah,
took Christy off the block.
Which you think, oh yeah, he is going to do that, but he can't keep doing that every week without people getting suspicious.
Wow.
Well, I suppose he could.
Who was Christy next to again?
Well, they put Cliff up then. Was she next to Jess?
I think yes, because Jess went. So
yeah,
Cliff went
Jess
up instead of Christy.
Yeah, so it was Cliff and Jess on the block. So then this is the double eviction now. It's double eviction night, baby.
I knew it.
Did you actually watch this properly? Did you watch it on double speed?
I think maybe a 1.5.
Did you get spoiled?
No.
Did you find the double eviction interesting?
No.
Why?
What was interesting about it? I thought it was very like quick. They knew what was going to happen. And
it was quick because you watched it on 1.5 speed, mate.
Some of it was on full time speed. But
4 times speed.
Yeah, that is that high as well. 4 times speed. Basically, Dan came over and he was there, and I was watching it on 2 times speed.
Yeah.
And he was like, how can you follow this? I was like, yeah, I can. Like, he just
no,
said
you can't.
He just said, Nicole's got to go on the blog. That's, I don't know, some sentence that was said, and I was like, I pulled it out. Like, I just decoded it from you. He was like, oh, wow, you can.
You're an idiot. I watched this with Jack, and we were both so excited. It was so exciting to watch.
Was the midway discussion exciting?
The whole thing was exciting from start to finish. It was one of the best episodes of Big Brother US I've ever seen.
Oh, that was the ice hockey one.
So you clearly did not concentrate on it or pay attention to it. It was really good. It was really good.
I'll tell you a good double eviction.
What?
When Neda went home.
Yeah, that was
And you
good.
know what? Nothing's going to top that. So that's like ruined every other possible double eviction.
That was good, I must say. So anyway, I'll tell you what you missed while watching it on double speed.
Go on, tell me. Enlighten me.
What's this about? Christy is like a cockroach surviving. Blah, blah, blah. So at the start, they just...
Did you say that or someone else?
I did. At the start, Jess got evicted. She's got good eviction hair, I've put.
Yeah, she sat down ready to have a discussion with Judy, and Judy went, we ain't got time for this. If you want to see something that Jess said, go to Facebook or whatever.
No, 0 views. Cliff said...
she actually went, like, I'd love to talk to you more, but I've got to kick someone else out.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Everyone voted to evict Jessica. I've read...
Not Jessica, though.
Oh, fuck Jessica. She uses...
Not even Nicole had her back.
Good. I've written...
What about the Black Widows? Where are they now?
I'll spell her. I've written... They're all power plays at the end. They may be unlikable, but at least they all want to win. Jess evicted by a sheep vote. Jess said, I think I'll see Jackson come out next, and you scare me, Julie. Shortest interview ever. HOH, on thin ice.
You scare me, Julie. Why?
I don't know. So this was the one where, the hockey one that Nicole won. But did you see on Twitter, apparently Cliff threw it? Because Cliff had the pieces in the right order, and then he looked over at Nicole, took one out and put it back in again because he wanted Nicole to win it.
Oh. Fellowship of the...
Zing! But when Nicole won it, because Nicole had never won anything
Fellowship
before.
of the Ring. The ice rink.
Oh, nice. Oh, title. A bit late now. But I know you don't really like Nicole that much
No, I
because
don't.
you're an idiot. But
Do you tell me you actually like Nicole?
yeah, I like her.